thanks for coming in. My name is Gabriel.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Rachel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Before we get started, Rachel, I just wanted to kind of touch on some things here that are kind of important here. One of them is our confidentiality agreement.
Okay.
What that means is that anything that's said between us here today stays right there between us. It's
Okay.
confidential. I won't share that information with anyone. The exceptions to that rule are if I have knowledge that you're going to harm yourself, harm a specific another person, or if there's evidence of child abuse, I am required to report those things. So do you understand how the confidentiality as I explained it? Are you okay with that?
I do, yes.
Okay, excellent. So I've looked over your intake forms, but if you wouldn't mind, why don't you just go ahead and take a moment to kind of tell me why you came to see me today?
Well, today, I'm here because, I don't know. I just been having a lot of trouble with my current boyfriend right now.
Okay.
And, he's just kind of been acting out lately, and it's kind of scared me a little bit, but I'm not really sure what I should do about it.
Okay, I can understand that. You're a little fearful right now, and some things are going on in your relationship that are causing you concerns.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, could you tell me a little bit more about when you say he's been acting out? What does that look like?
Well, he's been going out with his friends a lot lately, and been coming home drunk, and he's been putting his hands on me, and I don't understand why. Because everything until then, this past couple months have been fine, and just recently it's just been getting out of control, and it's really scaring me, and I don't understand why he's acting that way.
Okay, well, I'm really sorry to hear that, and I just want to make sure that you are comfortable talking about that. This isn't bringing up anything that's too much to deal with right now. Okay. And again, if you're comfortable with it, if you wouldn't, you said he kind of put his hands on you. What does that mean, specifically?
Just kind of grabbing me by the arm and
Okay.
trying to, and like yelling in my face, kind of just trying to get my attention. When I do have my attention on, but I'm just trying to back away, kind of have that like space just to kind of talk, but he wants to be real close to me.
That sounds pretty scary.
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty intimidating when that
Yeah, it
happens.
really is, yeah.
Okay, and what will happen after that?
And then usually I just kind of try to get his attention and just tell him to stop. And then he usually just kind of lets go and just kind of goes into the other room. And then I eventually go to another room as well, just to kind of let him cool off.
So it'll kind of his anger will run its course, and you guys kind of
Right.
separate. And,
Yeah.
Okay. And how again, this is something you're comfortable talking about. When you think about that and how that situation's going, how does that make you feel, or what does that mean for you to have this happening right now?
Well, it kind of makes me sad because, I picture my life with him and I picture a future for us, but the way he's been acting lately, I'm afraid if I do invest in this, then he's going to eventually keep these behaviors up, and I don't want to have to fear for my life. And if we do have children together, I don't want my children to live in fear as well. So it's just like, I feel alone, and I don't really feel like I have anybody there to support me. My mom, she talks to me sometimes, but she encourages me to leave so much, and she just, kind of give me a helping hand. So I just feel for myself.
Well, it's a lot to deal with, isn't it? So you've invested this time, and you have these feelings for this person. And, you thought it was going a certain way, and now you kind of have some questions that have developed about what direction it's going to take.
Right.
And then on top of all that, you've got your mom, who I assume you probably respect her opinion,
Yeah.
who's telling you should just leave,
Right.
but you don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Okay. So how is that conflict between? Does that cause a lot of conflict between your mom and you?
It does. It really does. And my dad kind of stays out of it. He doesn't really talk to me about it. And he of course wants me to leave as well. But my mom, me and her get in a lot of arguments of, she won't let me move back home. So I told her I don't know where else I should go. So I feel the most comfortable with him just because, he provides a house for me, and I feel safe there. And other than that, I don't want to be homeless.
Right, and like you said, this is a fairly new development.
Right.
This has not
Yeah.
been an issue with your whole
It's
relationship.
not something that's happened before.
So
Yeah.
probably pretty surprising for you, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
So would I be correct then, in assuming that basically, if I were to break down the reason for coming is that, you're in this relationship that is important to you, and you don't want to give up on it, but some things have happened recently as far as the physicality that he's shown towards relationship, but also when you're listening to your mom, because she's now aware of it and causing all the, and that's causing a lot of strife.
Mhm.
So that's what you really want to work on, is trying to resolve that.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll, I think this is good for our, our first time talking, just kind of get an idea of where we're both at. And then, maybe if when you come back and see me next time, we can maybe sit down together and hopefully work out something that would, be amenable to both, all parties in the situation. Whatever. Done.